this on?
We already know Dolph Ziggler got a little smoke.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
It's SummerSlam season.
Not anymore.
No.
And it's over.
It's slammed out.
It's slammed out.
It's slammed out of here.
Would you say they had a slam dunk?
I would not say that.
No.
I would.
How about like a regular dunk? Like maybe not a 360.
Maybe like a layup.
like the one time I dunked in a game in my life?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe like that.
Let's take a look.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh.
No, it does not qualify as a dunk, Joe. Technically, that is a layup where your pinky grazed the rim.
But you scored.
But it's no, wait, nope, the rim. Nope, the ball came out of the rim. He did not score either. Definitely not a dunk.
We gave SummerSlam a good rating, didn't we?
We did.
We gave SummerSlam definitely a better rating.
Whoa. You have to find out on Patreon.
Pay for that. I wasn't the one. That was Eric.
I said we gave it a better rating than we thought we would.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can only watch that on Patreon. Also to find out who is the double champ right now. Which one of us is called Joey Two Belts right now?
I wonder.
Yeah.
Which one of us?
Spoiler alert. How you doing?
Oh, God. And there's not another pay-per-view.
Anyway, Joey, what'd you think of SmackDown and Raw?
Yeah, well.
We call him Joey now.
Yeah.
And then there's not another pay-per-view for another 5 weeks.
Oh, thank God.
It's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of Patreon, we have, I think, 17 new people.
I love it when a plan comes together.
You want to do it?
After a big pay-per-view.
Some of these names are hard.
Yeah, I can't wait to mess them up. All right, so we want to give a big thank you to Danny, Dylan Hunley, Herbert Justice, William Hughes, Jack Perkins, Sergio, Nick Stukic.
Close
All
enough.
right. Regis fucked Alexa Bliss.
Apparently.
Wes Albright, Robbie Ross, Ray Thompson, Steve Mate, Dan Yates, Coffee Black, Rigo Salazar, Wilma Gardner, and Joe Guerrero.
Wait. Regis fucked Alexa Bliss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, absolutely.
Might be the Patreon name of all time.
There was another Patreon name that had Regis, so I'm wondering if this person made a second account and did another Regis thing.
Yeah.
Or could there possibly be 2 Regis fans in 2019?
Maybe.
What's Regis up to? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, in my generation, Regis was the punchline of a lot of jokes 10 years ago.
Well, look, I like
still holds up.
I love Regis, but he's been off TV for like 10 years now.
Eric, who's Regis?
Feldman.
Oh, wow, there you go.
Yeah.
We know because our mom worshipped him. She had like a monument and like worshipped.
Well, she watched the show, but he was awesome on, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
He started the whole thing like where it's like, well, let's see if you are correct. Or it's like, the answer is, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Right.
Like, oh.
Didn't he host Raw one time?
He was probably on Raw. Yeah,
he was probably a host on Raw.
Probably.
I loved his cameo in How I Met Your Mother.
I never saw it.
The quest for the perfect burger. Yeah.
Well, anyways, if you want to join those 17 people, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Yeah.
We still have to do a special recap this month.
Yeah.
So we got to figure that out.
We do.
Yeah.
Isn't there a movie or something that we were going to see?
Well, we said Hobbs and Shaw, but,
You saw it?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it this Saturday.
I was so disappointed.
Really?
I really fell asleep on
Well, then that means it's a perfect thing to recap for us.
Yeah, maybe.
Most of the movies we recap suck.
Yeah, so.
I mean, fans have also been wanting, some people have wanted like a Nacho Libre one. We could do Nacho Libre. Although,
I could do that right now.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Every moment of that film is right here.
Right. But it would just be us laughing about Like, I don't know if that would work necessarily.
Right.
Because it's good. It's a good movie. It's not, you know what I mean?
Top 5.
All right, so if we do a movie.
Top 5 wrestling movies of all time.
If we do a movie this month, maybe we should get like a poll.
Yeah, we'll ask again. I usually put a poll out there and ask, but
yeah.
All right. So Those are the patrons. We also have one person who bought T-shirts.
Yeah.
2 of them.
What kind of T-shirts did he buy?
He bought a... Go ahead.
Pizza?
There you go.
Yeah.
And he also got a Push Eric shirt.
Huh. So he bought 2 shirts with this guy's face on them.
Hey, man, when we make fun of you on the podcast and make it into a shirt,
Yeah.
it's gold.
It is. Absolutely.
I mean, our faces are on the pizza shirt as well.
Yeah, but no one cares about
it's just
that.
way smaller.
Yeah. People want it for 2 things, the pizza and me.
Yeah.
Wait, is Eric on it twice?
What do you mean?
Our logo's on it, right?
No,
It
not
just
the
says
logo.
Pisano Pizza with you guys, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, thank you to Nolan Uzinski, who
Yes.
I believe did awards with us, a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thanks for supporting.
thanks for that, man.
Yeah.
And you can get T-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Like this one, the kick out spear pin repeat.
yeah.
Still
This
top
was
seller.
relevant.
And the upcoming Goldberg headbutt door concuss self. What the fuck else did I forgot my own joke.
Retire.
Retire.
Repeat.
Unretire. Repeat. Yeah. Retire. Repeat. Yeah, I think that's what it
Yeah,
was.
we could do. We could even do Charlotte kick out woo figure 4 repeat.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick out. Woo. Figure
We should do
4,
that for
repeat.
like every wrestler. Make one of those shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
Kick out Falcon Arrow, the stomp repeat.
Yeah, but that's not funny.
Yeah.
Like if Shawn Michaels won, like lose smile, relinquish title, repeat, or and then one more.
Break your back repeat.
Wow.
like lose title. No, lose smile, relinquish title.
By the Undertaker WrestleMania.
Pass out from booze, drugs, and alcohol. Repeat.
Lose
was
the
90s.
taker. Repeat. Job the taker.
Too soon.
Yeah.
I got my revenge at Saudi Mania.
You know, everyone was so shocked when Brock beat Undertaker, like almost like shocked, sad.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, that was cool. Kind of like when Oscar lost at WrestleMania, like shocked, sad. Like, all right,
shut
at least they
your
did
mouth.
something. Hold on.
That's still
We were
an open
such
wound.
We were such marks when Shawn lost his retirement match to Taker. We were like,
Well, we were fucking stupid because we did not want him to retire.
Yeah.
We didn't believe it was happening.
I mean, like, I think I was crying. I think I was legit crying. Shawn.
everyone was pissed though when Brock beat Taker.
Yeah, no one was like happy
And then like,
about it.
and then eventually we were like, oh, I get why it worked now.
Yeah, I get it. He's
but at
50.
the time, yeah, he's 50. But at the time, everyone was fucking pissed.
Oh yeah, they were.
So, but yeah. Anyways, Monday Night Raw starts with the Beast Slayer
Oh.
and the new Universal Champion Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Burn it down.
And Seth tells the crowd, I couldn't have done it without you.
You came alive. And in that moment, you took me to a place I have never been in my entire career. You took me to a place that I couldn't go on my own. You took me to a place that only we could go together. And in that moment, I knew I had what it took to slay the beast.
Yeah.
Did
Well
you
done.
now?
I also remembered that I'm Seth freaking Rollins, which is why I'm standing here as the Universal Champion. Mm-hmm. But then the OC comes out to the ring,
Right.
and AJ Styles congratulates Seth and says, you don't have to worry about Brock Lesnar anymore, but you do have to worry about me. And AJ challenges Seth to a match tonight, and Rollins accepts. Styles offers a handshake, and Seth thinks about it, and he accepts that as well. They shake hands.
First button. Man, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, if anyone could do a best of 7, it'd probably be them two.
Yeah.
Then do a best of 7. Don't just keep throwing it in our face. As, like, someday this could be a best of 7, but for now we're just going to keep repeating it.
The dream match that has gone into a best of 7.
Yeah. So backstage, the Street Profits are doing their thing when Sami Zayn walks up.
I think you could cue Kyrie again on this.
Sami tells them, I know you're excited, but the longer you are here, this place will suck your soul.
It's not lying.
He says he says Seth used to be the architect of the Shield. Now he's a pandering fool. When Becky Lynch became the man, it was so real, but now it's just manufactured.
That is the realest thing I've ever heard him say.
Yeah, kind of.
Honestly.
What did he say last week? Oh, but my favorite was the Raw reunion when he was like, it's like watching the Attitude Era on the Face app.
Right.
But then he says, I'm sorry, Angelo Dawkins asked Sammy, that doesn't happen to everyone, right? Doesn't happen to someone like Samoa Joe. So Sammy then starts burying Samoa Joe, not knowing that he's standing right behind him.
Samoa Joe, okay, he came here 3 years ago like King Kong. He was beating everybody in sight, and now look at him. Last week, did you hear him? Oh, Roman, are you okay? Don't anybody hurt my sweet baby angel Roman.
I love this
That's
keeping
awesome.
it real, Sami Zayn.
Seriously. So Samoa Joe tells Sammy, meet me in the ring, and he pushes him to the ground and says, maybe you'll go out there and show your fellow countrymen that maybe you're something more than Kevin Owens' water boy.
I still think
Spoiler alert, he's not.
he's not. I still think like they dropped the friggin' ball. I love when they're about to discover plutonium and then they just run past it. You know what I mean? Like, oh look, that might be a big giant pile of gold. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Because we're on a path. No, if Roman would have pushed Samoa Joe out of the way and then taken the hit in the car,
Right.
you'd have a huge face turn by Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
They would love Roman like they've never loved him before.
Right.
Because he's with Joe. And they could have fought Daniel Bryan and Rowan.
Yeah.
If not at SummerSlam, shit, on the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Or this week on wrestling.
This
You know
week
what I mean?
on wrestling.
This week on wrestling. So I'm just saying, like, what a huge missed opportunity.
Yeah, no.
Because Joe's just back to his old ways this week.
Right.
On both shows.
Yeah.
Being a douchey bad guy.
Both shows had a
winning cheap.
lot of missed opportunities.
Oh, God, don't even get me started about the return.
Oh,
We'll get to
We'll
it.
get to that. Oy.
But yeah, Sammy taps to the coquina clutch in 60 seconds.
Yeah. Poor
And then
Sammy.
after the match, Joe gets on the mic and shits on the crowd just to confirm that he's still a heel.
I'm more confused than ever.
I'd rather him not do that, and then we're still not sure.
It's like you just squashed a heel.
Yeah.
But you're still a heel?
Okay.
All right.
When
Next
a,
up,
when a heel squashes a heel, they become super heel.
Super heel.
They absorb their heel powers.
that's it. Yeah.
yeah.
So next up, they announced the return of the King of the Ring tournament.
Hype. I am so
So
hyped
pay-per-view
about
just on Raw, on a bunch of Raws, on a bunch of pay-per-views.
Well, it's going to be multiple weeks at least.
So
this.
just
They said
Raw.
on Raw
No,
and SmackDown.
It's going to be Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
So there's definitely no pay-per-view.
Well,
No.
it's not going to be there's not going to be a King of the Ring pay per view.
The finals will probably be at the next pay-per-view.
maybe, but that's 5 weeks away, and it's 16.
Well, next
people.
week it'll be 4 weeks away.
Okay, true. Well, hold on. Let's do a little math here right now. Right now, I think it's 16, right?
Yeah.
It's 8 from each show.
Uh-huh. So,
So
you
that'll-
do 2 matches on Raw.
What?
They could do 6 matches on Raw. Who gives a shit? We probably will never see a bracket until the final 8 or 4.
Well, you do 4 matches on Raw, 4 matches on SmackDown.
Qual-
Yeah, you do
Qualifying
2
matches.
1 week, 2 the next week for Raw, 2 1 week on SmackDown.
Oh,
2.
okay. If you could
Yeah.
do that, sure.
And then by the time, if you do it like that, by the time you get to the pay-per-view, you're
Yeah,
ready for your
I mean,
finals.
Sure, it'd be cool if they did that.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? King of the Ring 98. Was that the one that they had the entire tournament that night?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or was it just like the top 8?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many there were. Obviously, they've done that before, though. So,
So
Right.
some easy first-round matchups. Braun Strowman versus Apollo Crews.
is
No,
Braun
they're
one of the
different
names?
shows.
No.
Is Braun on there?
I haven't seen any names yet.
I've seen the
No,
names.
they have the names.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the names, but I'm telling you who wins it.
Who?
Samoa Joe.
Lies.
Is Samoa Joe even in it?
It's got to be.
You have the names?
I never tell
Well,
you.
I thought I had the names. I'll find them.
I saw it, and yeah, but that it?
That's not it now.
no, but there's Apollo Crews is in it. Chad Gable's
Chad
in it.
Gable's in it. Like, what has Chad Gable done to even remotely come
No, you need
close?
guys to lose in the first round, where it's like,
Well-
Should be the Elite 16.
Well, if you need guys to lose in the first round, just don't have that first
well,
round.
they did just have a best in the world tournament, so you know what I mean. Like,
Well,
this
that
is very
actually that was
similar
about
to
a
that.
year ago now.
Very similar to that.
Yeah.
So,
McIntyre's in it. Kevin Owens is in it,
oh
obviously.
shit! Here's the list. Confirmed entrants: Ali,
Oh, okay.
Who's that? Who's Ali?
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali. I just hate when they do that. Like Ali, Muhammad, Andrade, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin. Welcome back. Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander, Cesaro, Chad Gable, Drew McIntyre. Elias, there's your winner. Drew McIntyre. The Miz, Kevin Owens. Ricochet, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and Shelton Benjamin. I would stick with Joe on that list. I would say Joe.
You can
think
say Joe
wins?
you want. It's going to be fucking Baron Corbin.
Yeah, it'll be Corbin.
To win the whole thing?
Yes, of course, because that's who nobody wants to win it.
Maybe. No. I do think McIntyre should probably win it because he needs it after being Shane's bitch.
God,
for so
he
long.
needs it.
You know?
I've got
That's
a rumor
16.
on McIntyre.
That's probably,
too.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the tournament.
Right. McIntyre needs it bad, though.
He really does.
So next week's the first round.
Yes.
Then the final, would you say September 15th?
Is that what it says?
Oh, the
Clash
finals
of
at
Champions.
Clash of Champions.
Okay.
So
Makes
the
sense.
finals will be.
This is all according to Wikipedia, right?
Yes.
Because I didn't hear, and they didn't say any of that. They didn't say like the finals would be a Clash of Champions.
Well, I mean, it would
maybe
make
it's on their
sense.
website, but yeah, that's the best way to do it for sure.
Right.
So next up, we have The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, and for some reason, the announce team said these two longtime friends turned bitter rivals. Okay, maybe I missed something. Were they ever friends on TV?
Not on TV. I think they're friends in real life, but we just learned.
Well,
I think everyone's
they're
friends.
friends on Ms. and Mrs.
They are?
Yeah.
no, they're real life friends.
No,
if you follow
because I've
their
seen them in the
Instagrams.
commercials.
Yeah, I mean they're friends off the screen, but we wouldn't know that. That's not canon.
No,
Right.
It's not.
That's just here. These guys are longtime friends. Why wouldn't you have mentioned
trying to
that
cross-promote.
at the beginning of this rivalry?
Yeah.
Not like in kind of the middle end of it. Middle end.
Well, how many times have they-
Is this it? Are we done?
How many times have they feuded? This is like the third time.
I think so.
So Dolph comes out in jeans, a jacket, and a Kabuki Warriors t-shirts.
That was funny.
And he's selling the spears from Goldberg. He says, I'm not medically cleared to compete tonight. He starts to leave. Miz turns his back, and then Dolph attacks Miz from behind and tells the ref to ring the bell. Dolph hits the zigzag, but Miz kicks out. But in the end, Miz makes Dolph tap to the figure 4. So Miz, babyface Miz, who loses to everyone, he beats Dolph Ziggler.
Right.
And it even looks kind of stupid that he's like, first you have to face Goldberg and get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I can face a much easier Dolph Ziggler on Raw.
Also, Dolph gave Goldberg super kicks that didn't work. Mm-hmm. He gave the Miz's finisher, didn't work.
Right.
Like, at what point is it, like, are we supposed to take Dolph Ziggler seriously?
No.
Not.
And he, what was he on? I think he was on Edge and Christian's podcast like a year ago talking about how he doesn't want to come back if he's just going to job to everyone.
Right.
And now he's jobbing everyone again.
Right. Jesus, what did they offer you?
Money.
Yeah.
Clearly, like a shit ton of money.
And then after the match, Ziggler does the same thing to The Miz that he did to Goldberg at SummerSlam.
Right.
He baits Miz to come back, and then Miz comes back and gives him a skull-crushing finale. I mean, can you be any further buried?
Dolph is like, look, I'll come back with this money if you just align our next Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views to my stand-up tour. Here are the dates. Here, and here.
Yeah.
Toronto, then Houston. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Is he coming here?
No. I mean, there's a house show. I doubt he works those, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because he'll be
Yeah.
in Kansas City, Missouri at the Factory. I'll be there with the likes of Big Jim Bomb, Tom Sally, and all your favorites from Comedy Central.
You know,
you've never heard
sometimes Renee Young does those too with Ziggler.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it must be horrible. While baseball season is in full swing, placing a wager on baseball has never been easier with all the best odds at betonline.ag. I'm still holding out hope that the Mets can claim a wild card spot, but we'll see. I don't know. Cross your fingers for us. But wait, that's not all, because the NFL preseason is underway, and to celebrate another season of football, betonline.ag and CLNS Media are giving you a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Head on over to betonline.ag on your computer or mobile device and use the promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus. A minimum deposit of $55 is required to qualify for the bonus. Please see BetOnline's general rules for additional terms and conditions regarding bonuses. Again, use the promo code CLNS50 at betonline.ag. You're not going to want to sit on the sidelines this football season, so make sure you get in on all the action with betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. So backstage, Charlotte Russo interviews Becky Lynch, and Becky says, I didn't come here to celebrate tonight. I'm coming for anyone who has ever wronged me, so you better come get me before I get you. And that was when I figured, like, either Sasha or Ronda's returning.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't put something like that out.
Who else on Raw?
Lacey Evans? She resurfaces?
Yeah, I mean, there's, like, pretty much no one else. So.
Yeah.
But next up, we have Elias in the ring. He says, every time I come out here to sing a song, someone interrupts me, so let's get that out of the way. He counts down 3, 2, 1, waits to be interrupted, but it doesn't happen. So he says, I guess this will be the first uninterrupted Elias performance. But then as soon as he starts to play, he's interrupted by Ricochet. And Ricochet tells Elias, no one interrupts you because it's the cool thing to do. It's because you suck.
I mean, he was interrupted by, like, Wile E. Coyote. Maybe getting like shot by the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Kind of a goofy, cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Elias versus Ricochet. Elias tries to hit Ricochet with his guitar, but Ricochet rolls him up for the win.
Speaking of buried.
But however, Elias' shoulder was up, and Cole and Graves immediately pointed it out, and then they showed a slow motion replay. And then Elias complains to the ref, but the ref's like, oh, what the fuck you want me to do? You botched it.
Why are we protecting Elias when he loses to everybody?
I don't
Right.
know.
He only loses, and we're protecting that?
Every time every time this happens, they immediately call it out because I guess they want to act like football. Like, oh no, his foot was out of bounds. That
Right.
shouldn't be a catch or a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because even at WrestleMania, when they botched the fucking roll up to end the show, they're like, oh, Ronda's shoulders was up. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's a fake.
No one
Hey,
would've-
guess what? They didn't really punch each other either.
Right.
I don't think you really, or like, whenever they botch.
I think she's pulling her punches. Look, she's opening her hand when it gets to her face.
Whenever there's like a botched move, they'll be like, oh, I don't think they got all of it.
Right.
You know?
Like, just let us watch it. Like, we'll determine if it's important enough for us to, call it out.
The other thing is, not everyone will notice the botch.
No.
Not everyone will see the mistake. Sometimes you're eating and you're looking down, like you might miss it or something. You don't like they don't do that in movies when there's mistakes.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we fucked up there. Yeah, we fucked up there.
No one actually watches Raw or SmackDown. It's just background noise while they do everything else.
Yeah, I mean, the 20,000 other people are yelling, "You fucked up," but the people that were taking a bite, they had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't call it out to the television
no, that's
audience.
the thing. They'll do it when it's like the crowd will do it when it's blatantly obvious.
You know
But
what,
like
Andrew?
small things like that.
Especially in the world of recording and TiVo and all that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you might be doing something, be like, oh, you know what I mean? That got showed up. Oh, let me go.
Yeah, go back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they fucked up.
It's like gives us all a chance to,
Yeah.
oh, wait, I would have missed it. Let me go back.
Oh, it's a good thing they called it out so I can rewind this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When I was in college, we would do our film projects and then show it, to the class. And then, if it was someone's project, they'd be like, oh, yeah, we messed that part up. And then our teacher's like, don't ever point out the mistakes because
Right.
they might not see it. Like, you
Yeah.
know?
It's like literally the main rule
Yeah.
of stage productions and live TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Is don't point out the mistakes.
Right.
So
If an anchor flubs a line, he's like, oh, today in the news, he doesn't go, oh, sorry, folks, I just messed up that line.
Yeah.
I messed that up.
Let me go ahead and reset, collect myself.
Matter of
Hopefully,
fact, I hate this about baseball is that announcers screw up so much that they're not allowed to correct themselves. It's a rule in radio where
Yeah.
you don't correct.
right.
Even if it's so obvious that they said something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have to move on. Move on to
gotta
the
move
next
on.
thing. All right, so next up we have Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. Should we
Yes.
keep it going?
Yeah.
old Monday Night Raw.
You got one more for me?
Well, they always have fun matches, right?
There's nothing about Monday Night Raw that is fun.
Give him a chance.
No.
Come on. All right,
The
so
whole top line.
oh, and it's 2 out of 3 falls.
Poison.
But this one, this was 2 out of 3 falls, and they never went to commercial break.
Correct.
Wow.
So that was something.
And it only went to 2 falls.
That's true. It did.
Yikes.
So Ray goes for the 619 early on, but Vega grabs his legs. Andrade rolls him up, puts his feet on the ropes. Vega holds Andrade's legs, and Andrade gets the first fall. Later, Andrade was on the apron, and Ray was in the ring. And Ray jumped off the top rope and Hurricane Rana Andrade off the apron onto the floor. That was insane.
Yeah.
Why is Ray doing this when he's the biggest jobber in the company right now? He's literally jobbing to everyone.
He is. And he's so injury prone too.
Yeah.
Ray's been making like 100,000 for the last few years. So it's like, look, we're going to give you a lot of money. So you got to do everything.
Right.
He's probably like, okay.
You got to win, you got to lose. Mainly lose though.
So
Rip
Ray,
off your mask. We're going to pull down your pants and smack your ass. Whatever we want, Ray.
Yeah. We can put you back on a stretcher and throw you into the turnbuckle.
We're going to put you in
where's Big Show?
we're going to put you in a stroller and give you a pacifier. You're like a big baby.
That's tremendous.
So Ray hits the 619 and goes for the splash, but Andrade gets his knees up. He hits the hammerlock DDT for the win and the sweep. Sweep it! Sweep it! Backstage.
Say it.
No. I can't. Not with this voice right now. It's like,
So backstage, Ray cries and tells Caruso, I've never lost 2 falls in a row. I don't know where my career's going. I have a family to support. And then Caruso asks, is there something you're trying to say? Like, what the fuck? And then,
What are you blubbering on about?
You be Caruso. I'm going to be Ray. Say that line.
All right.
I have a family to support.
Is there something you're trying to say?
My family. And then he just walks away.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lucha things.
Ray, you're losing a lot. It's like, hey, say you're losing a lot or whatever. Say you never lost.
I keep losing. I have a family.
Don't they fucking pay you to lose?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I keep losing. Good thing I have a guaranteed contract.
Right.
Yeah. Like, it's not even in the storyline that you only get paid if you win.
Right. Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
My family. You're Rey Mysterio. You have like a lifetime contract, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you just got here and you can't win.
Yeah.
Even in Nacho Libre, I'm getting tired of the pay to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, Ray.
I want to win.
I want to win. So yeah, Ray, I think, has the new losing streak.
I think so.
You know, I think he's past Kurt Hawkins at this point.
I mean, that's fine. He won for a long time. We all got bored with it.
He's past Kurt Hawkins. He's about to even up with Ziggler, and he's halfway to Ryder. So, man, it's sad. It's a sad time.
It is.
Sad time. For
Still a ways away from the Brooklyn Brawler. But yeah.
He's standing there.
Next up on Raw, we have the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where?
Via Skype.
Jesus.
I'm on Skype.
What's the
And,
sky?
and I'm gonna talk to Michael Cole for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So
Like, you couldn't even just come in.
Michael Cole interviews Stone Cold via Skype, and the fucking thing is cutting out in and out. He's like,
Well, golly, Seth Rollins, burn it down.
Cole asked Stone Cold about Seth Rollins' performance at SummerSlam.
I love that. Like, I love making fun of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
well, on the new show, beer. If you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, sure, Steve.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
On the show, we got Rock, Stunners, Bear.
And all that stuff, too. Can't believe I just said that on TV. Anyway, what else, Cole?
So Cole asked him about, Seth Rollins' performance at SummerSlam. He says,
I always wondered who Seth Rollins is. Well, now I know.
and he
But
puts,
not really.
he puts Rollins over, and then Cole hypes Austin's new show.
Steve, thank you so much for joining us. It's great seeing you, and I want to wish you luck on what happens tonight after Monday Night Raw. It is the series premiere of your brand new show, Straight Up Steve Austin. And from what I understand, it's less talk, more show. It's your turf, their stories, and a hell of a good time.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, wait, hold on.
Bottom right.
Hold on. I want one of you be Cole and hype the show again. Like
Please
this.
let me do it.
Huh?
You like right
Yeah,
now?
no,
Yeah.
you do it.
Okay. Stone Cold. It's, I mean, I haven't seen it myself, never will, but what I understand is that it's going to be more you, less talk, more beer, less walk.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's exactly how it was.
Well, it's a paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, it was almost just like, hell.
Oh, hell yeah, Cole. Yeah. We're clear? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, good. This was embarrassing,
Right.
on so many levels.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, so we get this performance from Stone Cold via Skype.
Yeah.
And then we get the shit show from Raw Reunion.
Yeah.
With 0 stunners.
Right.
I mean,
This is bad.
are we just not supposed to see Stone Cold as a badass anymore?
No, he's not. We might keep getting this because of his fucking show.
Right.
We might keep getting Stone Cold via Skype. Be like, oh, hey, Stone Cold, what did you think of last week's match?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
great.
soon, he's going to be coming to the ring thinking we still love his catchphrases, and he's going to walk in and be like, and that's the bottom line, brother.
He's just going to come. That's going to be the first thing.
Yeah.
I do hate that about Hogan.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, yo. Everyone's waiting for it. Even
Right.
now, if he came to the ring, he'd be like, hey, yo. And people lose their mind.
Yeah.
Hogan thinks he has one, and he doesn't.
Right.
He
Yeah.
goes, well, let me tell you something, brother. And then he puts the mic. He's like, it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. That was the greatest thing. We're holding for applause, brother.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Let people catch their breath.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that. Hogan.
Should have saved that for the Hogan debate.
No, it was, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene, and then you
Right.
would keep going.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
It wasn't like, we're waiting
No.
for it. Like, do it. Oh, he said it.
He said brother.
He said he called me a brother.
Yeah.
That's special. All right, moving on. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre versus Cedric Alexander. Cedric pulls off the Spanish Fly with McIntyre off the top rope, so that was impressive.
Yeah.
Like the Spanish Fly is cool, but it's
Everyone's
so-
doing it now.
But it's also so choreographed. It's like,
It
hey,
is.
jump with me, okay? You know what I mean?
Right.
It is.
I'm going to do a backflip. You're going to do a front flip.
Yeah, it's very Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
But in the end,
More like Cirque du Soleil.
yeah, right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
In the end, though, McIntyre hits the Claymore for the win, which Cedric sold beautifully with a full
That
backflip.
was amazing.
So there you go. Backstage, AJ Styles tells his boys Seth Rollins did the impossible and beat Brock Lesnar, and Gallows and Anderson make fun of AJ because he couldn't beat Brock Lesnar. But AJ says, hey, I only had one shot at him. You know, Seth had many chances. And then he promises to embarrass Seth in their match tonight, and he tells his boys to throw it up, you mother lovers, and they too sweet each other.
All right.
Throw it up there. And it was so awkward. And it's like, guys, come up with something else.
Mm-hmm.
The too sweet. It's like, okay, let's okay, come on, get in here.
I'd rather not.
It's so lame.
Yeah.
So next up, we have No Way Jose versus Robert Roode.
Who?
I forgot about both of these guys.
Are both of these guys in the King of the Ring?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, that would have been a perfect way to rehabilitate, Robert Roode.
Right.
All of a sudden, he fucking wins the King of the Ring, and it's like, oh, this guy's legit again.
Yeah. We believe in him.
And he does get a quick win against the second biggest jobber in the company. Mm-hmm. But hey, a win's a win, right?
It is.
I mean, imagine if he was pushed. Like, he could fight Seth for the Universal Championship.
That would be so great.
Only
It would be amazing.
But why
I
have
would love
this?
that.
Why? Because they're in Canada?
Like, who does Seth feud with now? AJ Styles?
Yeah. I don't know.
What do you mean? That's already happened. What was the next feud with?
It's probably Styles again, but...
This ain't over.
But no, like, did Rude only get this match because they were in Canada? Is that
Rude?
it, or...
Is Rude Canadian? Yeah,
They gotta be
he's
like,
Canadian.
we're paying these guys. We gotta use them.
Right.
All right, so next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Paul Heyman, and Heyman walks outside of Brock Lesnar's locker room.
Hold on. Locker room. You forgot the air quotations.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we're supposed to believe that Brock is there?
No, he hopped a quick flight to wherever in Canada.
I know, but like they're making it look like, oh, that's Lesnar's locker room. He's here. He's just not going to be on the show tonight. But he's here.
But he's here.
Right.
We paid him $100,000 to be here, but
Yeah, and do nothing. Read Hunting and Fishing Weekly.
So Heyman said earlier today, WWE made a statement saying that Brock Lesnar gets no rematches against Seth Rollins.
Well, that's the case with everybody.
But doesn't Heyman run Raw now?
Right.
No, I mean, look,
He said that like a month ago.
in fighting, right? You're the champion.
Uh-huh.
You get beat by a challenger.
Uh-huh.
Then you beat the challenger back. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the champion regained their title from the challenger. That's it. 1-2. There's no, that's it. You move on.
Yeah.
And you had to do this. You had to make an announcement because then they would be like, why isn't Brock fighting? And we all know he's going to show up on SmackDown and beat Kofi for the title on the first night. For sure.
On the 20th anniversary.
Well, if he does wrestle on SmackDown, then that'll be the first time he's wrestled on TV in fucking, since what, 2002?
Yeah.
When he left or whatever, 2004?
Right.
Whenever he left. 04, I think?
Yeah, because he hasn't wrestled on Raw since he's been back.
Right. So yeah, Heyman just looks upset and he walks back into the locker room. And when he opens the door, there's just like a bunch of crates in there.
Yeah.
It's like, what does Brock have with him?
And then Lesnar's
He brings
sign,
half his home. Yeah. Very comfortable.
the sign falls off and it says Storage B.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Revival versus the Lucha House Party.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Every time it's said again, that represents 3 times that they wrestled on Raw and SmackDown.
Yep.
How many times have we seen this shit? I mean, I know it's technically been a while,
It doesn't matter.
but still, at least it's not Lucha House rules anymore. But during the match, R-Truth's music hits, and he and Carmella come out running from the jobbers
Why would he need his music if he's just running from jobbers?
to let you know something's happening.
Right, I guess so.
So Truth gets in the ring, and the Revival hit Truth with the heart attack, and they pin Truth at the same time to become the first co-24/7 champions.
Okay.
Then right after that, Kalisto hits the Selena Del Sol on Dawson. Dash attacks Kalisto. They go to the outside, and then Carmella puts Truth's dead body on top of Dawson to win back the title.
well, wouldn't he
dead
have to
body.
pin both of them because they're co-champions?
No.
Don't be ridiculous, Eric.
Yeah. Stop that, Eric.
And new.
Yeah.
So yeah, they win. He wins back the title, and they run to the back.
Dash or Dawson comes in right after the count.
Yeah.
And Truth is still laying dead
It's true,
on the other Revival member. Just roll him over and pin him.
right? It's you just standing there in shock,
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Well, that was our only shot. Like, no, asshole. Just it's really bad.
Like a minute later, Truth gets up and leaves.
yeah, it's
Like,
really
it was
bad.
stupid.
They run to the back. Truth and Carmella celebrate backstage, but then Elias smashes Truth in the back with the guitar and becomes the 3-time 24/7 champion.
Yeah.
And he leaves with the title.
Yeah.
Truth doesn't get it back.
Like a smart person.
Now, Truth will get it back next week, but,
course.
he doesn't have it back right now. Fuck. All right, next up, Natalya comes out to the ring with her arm in a sling. She says, I have a dislocated elbow. I'm getting an MRI tomorrow. Becky was the better woman at SummerSlam, but she declares that she'll face her again. Natalya then says she had a dream that her dad told her, I'm proud of you. And she said, it's been 1 year since my dad died. But then the music hits, and it's the return of the boss, Sasha Banks.
And you can hear it from Cole. He's like, it's boss time! And then he exploded under the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Romance explosion.
I mean, imagine if Roman was on the show.
Yeah.
So Sasha comes out.
Imagine if Roman and Sasha came out together.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He would explode.
Right.
He wouldn't
know what. Because he wouldn't know what to say. He'd be like, "It's the
Big boss, big boss.
Big boss dog.
big boss dog time, dog time."
Yeah.
So Sasha comes out. She's all smiles. She even hugs a little girl, in the crowd.
Gives her glasses.
Yeah, and then she gets in the ring. She gives Natalya a big hug. Natalya says, "I love you," and then she punches her in the face.
Yes.
Rips off her purple wig to reveal her new blue hair.
Evil.
Which is evil blue hair.
Evil blue hair.
Yeah, clearly anyone with blue hair is evil.
Right.
So she proceeds to beat the shit out of Natalya while the crowd chants, "Thank you, Sasha."
Yes.
By the way, we're in Canada.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
So Becky then comes out and brawls with Sasha, but then Sasha gets a chair and hits Becky in the back over and over and over. Refs try to stop her, so she throws the chair at them, and then she throws Becky into the steel steps and walks up the ramp.
So did you see when she was hitting her, Becky got her head up and she hit Becky in the head with the chair?
Yeah, like the side of the chair hit Becky.
It's
Right.
a fake chair.
Whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I love this. I thought this was great. It was the perfect way for her to return.
Yeah.
This should have closed the show.
It should have, of course.
This should have.
Yeah.
I hated this.
You
What?
hated this?
I hated this because it should have been the end.
Well,
This
yeah.
is a big moment.
That's what
It is.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
I know, but I'm saying, but like Natalya, you beat up Natalya, then you beat up Becky, you reveal, oh wait, blue hair is evil. What the hell was that?
No, it's
that
just she has a new look.
Yeah.
She could have SummerSlam. Last night, the night before was SummerSlam. And you couldn't have come out SummerSlam and did something big.
Right.
I just think just bad timing. You have the return of Sasha Banks, one of your biggest stars.
Yeah.
And she returns to beat the crap out of a crippled Natalya?
In the middle of the show.
Right.
Just to prove she's evil.
Right.
I just
And WWE tries to sell us a women's revolution.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, if you want people to take the women seriously, you got to put them in the right spot.
Well, this should have been the end way more than the fucking end.
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
what
I can
actually
think of
happened.
100 ways to have done this better. Becky ends the show. I beat Natalya. I've beaten the Queen. I've beaten this. I've beaten that. I've beaten everyone. And I'm clearly the man because ain't no one going to take me out.
and then Roman's
Boss
music
time.
hits.
And then Roman's music hits. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways
Right.
you could have done it.
Yeah, but they wanted the heel turn to be a little surprising.
Yeah.
If she comes out and just fights Becky, then it's expected. She
Right.
came out, hugged. I mean, I still expected it. I did. I was
Right.
like, she's gonna beat up Natalya because,
Oh,
why would you interrupt someone when she's literally crying about her dead father?
Right, and you
She's
interrupt
like, oh,
them.
my dad died.
It's like
and her music hits.
Big Boss time.
But then,
Taking
yeah.
a page at a Big Boss man.
Well, I was just playing around, but then then they try to fool you a little bit because she gets in the ring, she hugs Natalya,
Right.
Then she's like, "Can I get a microphone?" And then pow!
She just clocks her.
So for like a second, I was like, "Oh, maybe she's not." Oh, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I liked it, and I'm not gonna shit on her for the blue hair because
it's different.
you got to change up your look,
Yeah, absolutely.
even if it's.
But to come to the ring with one hair and then I'm going to take this wig off to reveal a different wig.
to show it's a new Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I'm not the same old,
Yeah.
Puss bitch that
Right.
always loses.
No, you don't pull off the wig. Just come out
Like,
with the blue
how
hair,
many
then.
people have come out in one shirt, ripped it off, be like, nope, it's something else.
I ain't red brand. I'm blue brand.
Yeah, it's like that. I'm not purple brand. I'm
Well, it's just, she comes out with the purple hair. She looks like she looked the last time we saw her,
exactly.
and she was a baby face. So then
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I liked
This
it.
is her metamorphosis.
I liked it
Blue
Yeah.
hair.
because as soon as she punched her, she fucking ripped off the wig.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was good.
Right.
So next up, we have the Viking Raiders kill 2 jobbers. And then next up, we have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Bukkake Warriors for the Women Tag Team Championships.
Yep.
And the King of Bukkakes isn't there because she has to have neck surgery.
Did you notice in her iPhone video, she made sure to use a Snapchat filter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looked very pretty.
Too pretty.
But yeah, so Paige has to have neck surgery again.
I was
Again.
gonna say she did it.
Too real.
Yeah.
But Asuka and Kyrie worked very well together, doing
They-
many tag team moves.
They did.
They're
They
like a
looked
legit
great.
tag team in the only legit tag team really in the women's division.
Yeah, for sure.
Kyrie hits the insane elbow on Nikki, but Alexa breaks up the pin. Asuka throws a kick at Alexa outside the ring, but Alexa ducks and Asuka kicks the ring post.
Killing her instantly.
Yep. And then Nikki gives Kyrie the swinging neck breaker, and Alexa hits Twisted Bliss for the win. So at least they're letting Alexa do Twisted Bliss again.
A lot.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
She's been doing it all the time lately.
Right.
But yeah, they retain.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
And this team doesn't work for me. Alexa, Nikki Cross. It does nothing for me.
I mean, it's fine, but
I disagree. Yeah, I think it's good. They mixed up the tag team division. The Iconics were the champions.
But they should have that, especially because they've been doing nothing with it for so long.
Right.
Just have those titles change hands like every fucking week. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
have the Bukkake Warriors win it this week. You know, they can
Like
win it
new
back the
friends
next.
that are both good at wrestling. Like, their characters, they win a lot. Or at least Alexa does. And here she's going to have another title.
Right.
Like, she might be the winningest female wrestler of all time. She always has a title.
Oh,
Alexa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Now,
Because she was the SmackDown champ, and then she left and became the Raw champ almost instantly.
yeah.
So
Like her first night at Raw, it seemed.
Alexa's kind of like Hulk Hogan in the ring, because she, like, the Twisted Bliss is nice, but really that's it. Like, that's the only thing she really does.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like punches and stuff. But like, she's like Hulk Hogan because her facial expressions in the ring are so good.
Right.
You know, like, just the way she sells with her face and her body in the ring, like, is very good. Like when she's upset or surprised.
Right.
Like, yeah. So next up we have Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Gallus and Anderson interfere, so the ref ejects them. But then they just say, "Oh, you're gonna eject us? Well, fuck you. We'll just come in the ring and attack Rollins." So that's what they do. So it ends with a DQ. And then Ricochet runs out for the save, but he gets the boot of doom. And then AJ gets ready to give Seth a Styles clash off the second rope. But then Braun Strowman comes out, and everyone's like, "Where the fuck have you been?"
Right.
He takes out the OC and gives Styles 2 power slams.
Uh-huh.
Braun then goes outside the ring, grabs the Universal Championship, hands it to Rollins, and then shakes his hand.
Such a nice monster.
Hulk want friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. This what?
It wasn't even like a here's your title, and then he holds it like, "I'm gonna take it
No.
from you." Braun's like, "I love you, Seth. I
love
don't
you.
even want to fight you."
Turn around, I'll put the belt on you.
Yeah.
And then I'll hold you on my shoulder like my friend.
Braun is the fucking worst.
Like when he came out, I'm like, great. So this is Rollins' next opponent. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Or like walk past them and then just, destroy Rollins.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why is he saving Rollins?
Why does he care?
Why is
Why
he
does he
back?
care?
Yeah, and why is he nice?
And his feud with the Shield was too recent for him to be like, "I like you, Seth.
Hey, Seth, I respect
Hey, you're a good guy. I'm a good guy." It's perfect.
He passed the Miz in the hallway, and he's like, "Is your little darling angel born yet?"
Miss, I just want to congratulate you on the reveal of your new child.
it was so
I love you. I'm going to beat everyone's ass in this ring. I'm going to throw everyone's ass outside. And I want to do one more thing. I want to congratulate the Miz for a great gender reveal. I'm really, really happy for you.
Yeah.
Much love, brother.
Braun Strowman here. All right. Braun out.
He's just
All right, kids,
yeah,
go to
he's
home.
the
Yeah.
fucking worst.
He's ruined.
He's
I
so
can't
ruined.
ever take him seriously again.
No.
Just make him a goofy like Big Show was like 10 years
He
ago.
is. He already is.
Yeah, he's already there.
He's there.
Yeah.
Have him come out in other
Put
people's
him,
outfits.
put him in a the only thing that's left to do is putting him in a diaper like they did with the Big Show.
Yeah, absolutely. Make him the showster. The Stronster, the Bronster.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So like it was a decent Raw and just a shit ending.
Yeah, this should have been in the middle of the show because no one cared. We'd seen the match.
Yeah.
Nothing happened,
Right.
and then the Sasha Becky thing.
Oh, and
should have
next week Styles is fighting Braun he's defending the US title against Braun on Raw.
Yeah, it was announced. It said that Braun Strowman accepted AJ Styles' challenge. When did he challenge him?
Why
After
would he
Raw.
challenge him?
Oh, exclusively on Twitter?
On the
Why would he challenge him?
Right. Why
DQ?
would
Yeah, it
DQ
has
finish?
to be, yeah. And like, by the way, Braun also just gave Styles 2 power slams like Styles fucking Kurt Hawkins or something.
Yeah, right. Like it was
what
nothing.
the fuck? What?
Yeah.
So yeah, we still don't know who's going to
Also,
fight.
why
Rollins.
is it when you're a big, strong guy and you fight someone and it's a DQ, and you fight someone and it's a count out, and you fight someone it's a DQ? Usually, even a bad guy general manager would be like, "All right, to make this fair, we're going to not allow anyone else at ringside.
Right.
We're going to take away this, just to see who would win this match."
Yeah.
They don't ever do that with him.
No.
They go, "Oh, DQ finish. Well, sorry, Braun, that was your chance. Now go away for 6 months."
Please.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Yeah.
It's true. He never Corbin fucked him over in Saudi Mania.
Yeah.
And then he qualified to have the match with Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, and then he broke Vince's limo.
Yeah. And they took him out.
Which we were glad of because Finn Balor versus Lesnar obviously was way better.
Right. And
We've already
I get
seen
the
Braun and
booking
Lesnar.
behind it that they didn't want
But
Braun to
no.
lose to Brock again.
But why book it in the first place?
Exactly.
That's the question.
yeah.
I mean,
If you're
mad
going
at-
to book it, have him win.
You're mad at Baron for that? Like, shouldn't you be mad at Lesnar? He cost you 10 of those cars every time you just fly him to a city and use him for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's the end of Raw. Sucky ending.
Right.
On to SmackDown, we start things off with Kevin Owens, who gets a huge ovation from the crowd. He says, "I've been in the WWE for 5 years, and I've had a lot of great moments. But it was nothing compared to having my wife, my kids, my parents, and this crowd watching me kick Shane McMahon's ass. But now he's focused on winning the King of the Ring tournament because it was always his favorite tournament as a kid. He lists past winners like Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Edge, Bret Hart, and one of the unmentionables, Owen Hart.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's not too
It's
unmentionable.
Canada.
It's Canada.
It's
Plus,
okay in Canada.
They killed him. It's not like he killed himself.
Yikes.
You would think that would be more of an unmentionable, but
Right.
yeah. But then out comes Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens, and I think everyone else watching dramatically falls to the ground.
Yes.
I was like sitting up.
We were at Tune Up and we did the same thing. Shane's music hit. We just, oh, no.
Here we go.
Again, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. When you make Shane McMahon unwatchable,
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
you fucked up. Like when Shane McMahon's music hits, 15, 20 years ago, we would pop like crazy.
Yes.
Remember when Vince threatened to fire Bischoff the first time?
Yeah.
And Bischoff's like, "No one can replace me. Here comes the money." And we were like, "Oh my God, please, please, please."
Yeah.
Of course, it never happened.
Of course not.
But like Shane's music hits, and we just
Right?
groan.
Like when he came back a couple years ago, we were so excited.
it was, yeah.
Hey, Joe, it's your brother. Oh, what's up, Andrew? Nothing. Did you watch Raw yet? Just started it. Okay. Hey, I'm just going to stay on speakerphone. I'm just going to chill out. I'm eating. Just figure we'd hang out over the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew. Let me just watch it. Like, literally wanted to hear my reaction to him returning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to hear that music hitting.
Right.
And now it's like, oh,
Right? It's cringe.
knife to the eye.
It used to be, "Here comes the money." Now it's, "Here comes the money, the
No, it used to
brother."
be, "Here comes the money." Then it was, "Here comes your brother." I know it's, "Here comes him again."
It's like hearing Stephanie McMahon's music. Oh, fuck.
It's so
Yeah.
bad, you're like, "Where's Stephanie?" And then you go, "Oh God, this has gotten bad."
What have I done?
What's Vicky Guerrero been up to?
Right. Is Teddy Long available somewhere?
So Shane comes out. He says, "Owens, your victory is tainted because you kicked me in the taint."
Here's the footage.
Oh, the still on Shane's face.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Made him scream like a whale.
Yeah.
Shane also says because Owens attacked Elias at SummerSlam while he was a referee, he's fining Kevin Owens $100,000.
How much
Even
does
though he
Owens
probably could have
make?
been like, "Oh, you attacked a ref? Well, you're fired."
Yeah.
Right.
How much does Owens make a year?
He's probably in the
$100,000.
But in canon, he makes like 52.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's in the $1 million range by now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Owens is pissed. After the commercial, KO walks into Shane's office, but Shane tells him, "If you attack me now, I'll sue you for everything you've got." So Owens, he's like right in his face, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck." And then he just grabs a stool and smashes Shane's TV, and he's like, "Let's just make it $105,000. So
$5,000 TV.
I mean,
Yeah.
outside of you can't hit this person per the rules of this week's episode,
right.
You
This
think
week's
there'd be
episode.
lawyers running around all over the place,
Right.
Every wrestler who's ever gotten
Backstage
punched
just-
outside of a ring,
Yeah.
just running around,
Backstage
suing
is full
everybody.
of
So
lawyers.
when
Yeah.
Shane fined him the $100,000 and he left, and then you just see Owens in the ring and he storms to the back. I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be similar to like when Vince fired Stone Cold and then he kidnapped Vince. Like maybe Kevin Owens goes to the back and he just beats the living shit out of Shane. He's like, unfine me, and Shane's like, fine, you're unfined. You know, like
right.
Because wrestling, that's fine.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Dangle him off the CN tower.
yeah. Negotiating under duress, legal.
Yeah,
In
Yes.
pro
I mean that
In
was
pro wrestling.
that was one of the best moments in Raw history
Right.
was when Stone Cold kidnapped Vince.
Did you see the best in the world trophy in his office?
I didn't notice it.
He should have thrown that at the TV.
Sure, why not? Why is that still a thing?
Right, exactly.
Bring back Triple H and Stephanie. Bring it back, or I'm gonna kill Edge. Okay, I bring it back. Okay, that's official. It's in the books. That's official. Okay, I'm gonna kill him anyway. What the fuck?
And then John Cena stops him from killing
Makes
him.
it in the ring before he
Yeah.
kills him.
Yeah.
Jackass.
What the fuck?
I was like John Cena gets in the ring and he's like, and then he saves Edge, and then Seth's like, well, at least the authority's back, and then Cena's like, I don't think so, because I had my fingers crossed the whole time. And then Seth's like, no.
Not fingers crossed. Fuck.
We had
You didn't think of that? And he goes, no.
we had no authority all for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 fucking weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
That was it.
Jesus. All right, so next up we have Charlotte Flair versus Ember Moon. And this was, I have to say, it was way better than any of the 3 women's matches at SummerSlam.
Oh, for sure.
I really thought
This was
that.
a really, really good match.
And Ember had a lot of close calls, She fucking dove off the top rope onto Charlotte outside the ring. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Of course, Charlotte, wins with the figure 8
Of course.
because she's not going to beat Trish and then lose her next match.
I
Yeah.
felt like there were like 3 moments where you could have had the underdog win this week.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have really changed anything, and it would have been a nice surprise.
It would have.
And they just don't do it.
Yeah.
They can't let us have it. There's another one coming up that would have been amazing. Amazing. Again, just another lost chance, another lost opportunity
Absolutely.
for them to put someone over.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So next up, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan come out to the stage. Daniel says they had nothing to do with the attacks on Roman Reigns. And Buddy Murphy is a liar. The crowd chants, it was you. So Daniel gets really pissed. He says, we're going to prove our innocence tonight. And then they leave. Backstage, Sarah Shriver asks Shane who is Kevin Owens facing tonight. And then Samoa Joe walks up
Because he's a heel again.
because he's a heel.
He
He's
never
like,
was a face.
No.
He's just heel Joe.
Heel
Yeah.
Joe.
Ready for hire. You mean to kick someone?
And then-
You mean to kick a good guy's ass? That's what I do.
Samoa Joe walks in. He's like, he looks around, He sees that McIntyre, the Revival, Elias aren't there. He's like, hey, Shane, I heard you could use a new bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy.
Right here.
But I won't be your bitch, Shane.
Yeah.
But I'll do whatever you say, whatever you want, whenever you want, and I'll beat up anybody you want, whenever you want.
I'll shine your shoes.
I already got a second cell phone. That one's just for you. and I got a pager.
Right.
And,
But I'm
And,
no one's bitch. Fair
I'm
enough.
going to willingly take a pay cut just to make your life easier.
yeah.
Right.
All right, great.
Thanks,
So next up, we have another Aleister Black backstage promo.
Yeah.
Aleister says if anyone wants to fight, all they have to do is knock, knock, knock.
Thank you for reading that exactly how he said it.
Yeah.
Like, that's his gimmick. He overpronounces last letters of words.
Yes.
Like, his gimmick is someone comes and knocks on his fake door to call him out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, pussy. You come out and you go beat up somebody.
Right. He's like,
You call somebody
No,
out.
how is he a good guy?
right.
Right.
He's the angriest man in the company.
He's essentially Beetlejuice at
He's
this
a
point.
douche.
You have to like say his name 3 times and he shows up to the ring.
that would be amazing.
Right. Aleister Black. Aleister Black.
And then it goes, and the machine's like, Alistair Black. He's even a douche. Hey, Eric. I'm going to knock on your door.
Door.
Oh God, I hate you.
Your door.
Another, like, it took me a while to get on board with Aleister Black in NXT.
Right.
It took me a little bit.
It did.
I was like, this guy seems kind of boring. But then when he did a couple of promos and became cool, and his wrestling's cool.
For sure.
His style was cool.
Right, the whole thing with Velveteen Dream.
Just all you have to do is just drop that into the WWE and don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. No, they're like, no, give me that. I'm going to take this cap. I'm going to put it on the top. I'm going to roll it in this paper, and then I'm going to throw it in the trash. Is that what he was in NXT? No. Not even close.
No, he didn't sit in a black room saying knock on my door.
When he broke into the arena on NXT to find out who attacked him, like, that was fucking awesome.
It was. It was
He's
incredible.
Like, he's fucking kicking the security's ass, going through. Oh, it was fucking great.
He was like ready to beat the shit out of Regal.
Yeah.
Tell me who did it.
Like, he should be like interrupting matches and beating the shit out of people. Be like, I chose to pick a fight with you. And then, like, that's how it works.
Yeah.
He comes out and he chooses who he wants to fight.
Yeah, like, that's a bitch, like, heel move.
It is.
Who wants to fight me?
Yeah.
No one. I'm the best.
I'm going to sit in this room and until someone knocks.
What?
That's why we thought he was a heel, but he's only fighting heels, so...
Only fighting heels.
So I don't know. Next up, we have Roman Reigns versus Buddy Murphy. This was, I don't know the last time I enjoyed a Roman Reigns match.
Hear those words.
Yeah.
Enjoyed a Roman Reigns match.
But this was freaking awesome.
Amazing.
This is so good.
And again, a missed opportunity to let Buddy Murphy go over.
Yes.
Even in a roll. I'm like, God, just give him a roll up.
Yeah, that's
give
all
him
he
a
needed.
fast count. Give him something controversial. Like, give him this moment.
Yeah.
And you've got another A-lister on the roster that no one knew.
Yeah.
They love this guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, he was
Right.
great.
He was great.
Yeah.
And, obviously this match was good more because of Buddy Murphy than Roman, but still, it takes two to tango, and Murphy had something to prove. It's his debut match. So
it's kind of like how Dolph Ziggler made the Goldberg match good, right? No, not at all.
because Goldberg ruined it. Even kick out at one. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But
I think Roman's an athlete. And like Brock Lesnar, you give him a good dance partner and you'll have a good dance.
Right.
Yeah.
You give him a shitty dance partner and he's just going to punch and kick.
Yeah.
This was great. I really enjoyed this.
Murphy might have been too good because the crowd was cheering for him.
That's good. What do we want?
But in the end, Roman hit the spear for the win, and Murphy sold it just like Cedric sold the
Flipped,
Claymore.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
was
sure.
great.
For sure.
Great.
That's
And
why
then
they put
he had the-
cruiserweights on the show.
It's like knee, Roman went down, knee,
Yeah.
and then did his little brain buster thing.
Right.
And I was like, oh, God. And they even did a 2 and 99% type of pin.
Well, and he was also countering every Roman move.
Yeah.
Like, the drive-by, he misses it. You know what I mean? Like,
And this is odd. Like, Roman's the guy.
yeah.
And they just let Buddy Murphy get this close to beating the guy.
Right.
Are they pushing Murphy, or is this a one-time thing?
Who knows?
It's
Gentlemen?
probably a one-time thing. I mean, we all know what. I mean,
Where would you
and
get-
of course, this match had the same ending.
Yeah.
This one,
Right here.
on the shirt. Kick out, spear, pin,
They
repeat.
even let Murphy kick out of a Superman punch, which I know, like, on a pay-per-view, most people do, but not the Buddy Murphys of the world.
Right.
Not the Apollo Cruzes. They take a Superman punch and they go to bed for 6 hours.
Right. If like Kurt Hawkins took a Superman punch, he would leave on a stretcher.
We'd never see him again.
Yeah.
They'd punch him back to Sunday Night Heat or something.
Right.
We're moving you to Sunday Night Heat.
That
was a hell of a punch.
I don't think that's still a show. It's not.
Yeah.
They just closed the door to her room.
And then Hawkins like, okay, all right, bye. And then Vince is like,
I'm a genius.
Yeah, exactly.
but after the match, Roman does give Murphy a nod in respect. Like,
like a
okay. Yep.
Okay. I beat your ass for no reason the other night. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I made an example out of you tonight. Good job.
Yeah.
Backstage, Caleb Braxton interviews the Revival.
That kind of reminds me of like Buddy Murphy won that match.
Well, yeah.
Third row, first one.
What?
Third row, first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's back.
What is back?
Well, you said Caleb Braxton's interviewing the Revival.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, fine. So we're back to that.
We're back to that. Jeez.
Well, because I said that, and then Joe brought up Buddy Murphy
I
again.
know.
So it was like, what the hell?
You lost your train of thought.
No, it's fine. So, anyways, Caleb Braxton was interviewing the Revival, and they came to Raw to challenge the New Day because they've ruined the tag team division.
SmackDown, yeah.
Later, the New Day, later, the New Day responds, and they say they've ruined many things, like the time they walked in on an adult circumcision.
Yeah, what was that?
I thought another joke was going to come to where the one time we found videos of one of us online.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, they've done that before.
They have.
But they say they've never ruined the tag team division, so there you go. Next up, though, we have Kevin Owens versus Samoa Joe. KO has a new T-shirt that reads "Stun Owens Stun" that Eric has already pre-ordered.
Is it available? It better be.
It's on there, yeah.
Okay, well, I know what I'm getting.
Before the match,
Myself.
the ring announcer says, "I've just been informed that there will be a special enforcer, Elias." So again, the same fucking thing as SummerSlam. KO hits the pop-up sit-down powerbomb, but Elias pulls the ref out of the ring, and the ref took a hell of a bump.
The ref died.
He fell face fucking first on the outside the ring.
And just went limp and laid there.
He just went limp.
It was
and he's
so
dead.
great.
Yeah.
He's dead.
It was amazing.
He took a really good bump.
We watched it like 3 times and couldn't stop laughing.
That was the best bump since one of the refs like just got thrown out of the ring, and he didn't even touch the ropes. He just went flying out of the ring and then landed on his fucking hip.
When Braun and Big Show collapsed the ring,
Yeah.
remember what's his face? Nicholas's dad just
Yes.
went flying, like
Right,
flipping over
yeah,
the thing.
yes.
No, this type of bump for a ref is the equivalent of Mick Foley getting thrown off the cage.
Exactly.
This was amazing.
I think that was a security guard who went over
Oh,
the rope.
security guard.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
that was so great, though.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So, Elias interrupts. Owens gets in his face, and then Joe rolls Owens up, and Elias counts fast, and Joe gets the win.
Yeah. What a
And then Owens is upset, and that's the last we see of him on the show.
Yeah.
Is him getting bitched
I was just
out.
going to say that. First of all, why are we seeing Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens at 8:15 on SmackDown
yes.
and not at the WrestleMania main event?
Yeah. I was
These
like,
two
oh,
guys, like great workers.
Yeah.
Right. And it was like, oh, okay, this is where Owens really loses it, and he's going to do something crazy tonight.
Right.
And that's all we see of him.
Yep. That's it.
Again, he has the stunner. Why do you give him this? Why did Bray Wyatt get the mandible claw? Because he's similar to Mankind, right? Like similar thing, like he's the new Mankind. Well, you give this guy, you let him do the stunner. Is he the new Stone Cold? He's great on the mic. He's fucking awesome. Everyone loves him.
Put a beer in
Like
his
B.
hand.
McMahon and tell me I have to wear a suit. B. McMahon.
Well, we're going to need you to wear a suit from now on.
No.
Oh.
Now tell me you're going to find me.
You know what? You're fine.
That's funny. Knocks him out.
Yeah.
If you touch me, I'll fire you. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like he would stun him every single time.
Right, I'll take it
He wouldn't
from
give
here,
a damn
nurse.
because you know what? I make you money.
Right.
That was such a great dynamic.
If this happened to Stone Cold, he would go kick some ass.
He would beat everyone up.
He would destroy the Titantron again.
No, he would go kick. What happens for him to get fined if he touches a ref or Shane?
Yeah.
He would beat up every ref in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stun every ref.
Right.
Right.
So,
Or just he wouldn't care. He would just fucking beat up Shane. He wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
So backstage, Daniel and Rowan enter the men's locker room, and they tell everyone to get out except for poor Buddy Murphy.
if I was Buddy Murphy, I wouldn't be hanging out in locker rooms.
Right.
anymore.
I would
Not
ask
a
for
good
my own.
place. That's not a good place.
Has to be traded. Although, oh no, wild card. So Daniel tells Murphy, you need to tell everyone you lied, but Murphy just smiles and doesn't say anything. So Rowan proceeds to beat the shit out of him while Brian yells, admit you lied, you fuck. And
Yeah.
then they hold, Buddy Murphy up against the wall, and then finally Murphy says, I lied, and Daniel's like, good.
Yeah.
God, I hate liars.
But what's real now?
Right. Thanks for playing.
So
Buddy
he
Murphy.
lied.
No.
Who knows?
No.
So next week they'll reveal that it was them.
Sure.
They'll probably say, no, they'll probably try to say it was Buddy Murphy. And then, I found some footage, and then we'll see fucking Rowan driving a forklift.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit. With, Daniel Bryan on the back. on his lap.
Right. He hooked it up to like a bicycle,
That'd be
so it's like
great. Oh my
pedal
God.
powered. Because, clean earth
great.
and everything.
And he's like literally like hanging on like around the neck. Like
Yeah.
go.
Go.
I'm getting a different vibe. I'm getting like a they didn't do it vibe.
I don't know. I'm getting it.
Then who
They
did
totally
it?
did.
I don't know. I'm just getting
Why would Daniel Bryan care?
Exactly.
know.
Why
Yeah.
do this just to? I don't know. It makes no sense.
Right, I know.
So next up, we have the New Day versus the Revival. Randy Orton comes out before the match and tells Kofi, "Hey, let's make it a fucking 6-way." And they're like, "Okay, sounds great." So they have a 6-way, and Dash and Dawson get the win after hitting Woods with the Shatter Machine. But then after the match, Orton hits Kofi with an RKO, then Woods with an RKO, then Big E with an RKO, and then Kofi again with an RKO.
Everybody RKO.
Yeah. Why couldn't this have been Owens stunning everyone?
Right.
Exactly. So then we go backstage. Roman finds Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. He's been looking for an hour at this point.
Yeah.
Like an hour ago, he asked the stagehand, like, "Hey, where's Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan?" He's like, "Oh, they're in that locker room, like right there, like just down the hall." He's like, "Okay, cool." Hour later, he fucking gets there. So Daniel tells Roman, "Go ahead, apologize." And Roman's ready to fight, but Daniel says, "We did our own investigation. We found out who did it, and we'll tell you next week." And then the show ends.
While Randy Orton's music is cutting in and out.
Right.
In and out. And if you're Roman, why don't you... What? He's... Okay, cool. I'll wait till next week. No,
Yeah.
like, just tell me now, or I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, I've got all the time in the world.
I mean, there's two guys there. I don't know how much
Yeah,
ass
but
these
it's
kids-
Roman's
Roman.
not afraid.
Yeah, come on.
Roman's not afraid of anything,
Yeah.
says Vince. And Michael Cole and everyone.
Yeah, and everyone.
But, like, yeah, the show just ends. They're just staring at each other.
I like the cliffhanger, but yeah, the way they did it doesn't make sense. Like,
No, it doesn't.
like the show goes off the air and their characters are like, "All right, well, I'll see you in Wisconsin.
Yes.
See you in Tampa Bay.
I can't wait.
next
It's
Monday.
gonna be on my mind all week.
Are we going to Waffle House?
Can we get a hint? Yeah, huh? A little hint? Huh?
Yeah. We did. Yeah.
Blonde
Yeah.
hair. Just don't even say blonde hair. Don't even
Red hair?
red hair.
Red beard.
You don't have to nod or anything. Don't nod. No, if it's not blonde. Okay, I got it.
You could have had
know
like
it is.
you
I
could
know
have
it
had
is.
Daniel and Rowan have a match.
Yeah.
They win at the end. Roman comes out like, "Fucking tell me," but they run away and then say, "We'll tell you next week." And then Roman's like, "Well, fuck, they fucking ran away."
Yeah.
Not like, "I'm fucking face to face with you. Tell me."
Right. Now.
I'll tell you next week.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. They're gonna say it was Buddy Murphy or something,
Right.
but then it was really them, and it's gonna
Like
be
you go over to
shit
a friend's
reveal.
house, they're like, and you're like, "Oh, that food's really good. What's the recipe?" They're not like, "I'll tell you next week."
Next time you
No,
come.
I'm right here. Tell me
Right
now.
here.
Oh, look, Enzo got it. What happened last time they had a Who Done It? Oh, Enzo got attacked. Who did it? Oh, it was probably Big Cass. Next week, Enzo got attacked again. Who did it? No, it's fucking Big Cass. Oh, Enzo get it. Oh, no, Cass got attacked.
Big Cass got attacked. Who did it? It's fake. He didn't do
Cass
shit
did it to himself.
himself. I'm kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. Another
Right.
shit reveal. This is not NXT
No.
where it's fucking Johnny Gargano. And
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm
the
right
least
here."
last person you freaking expect.
Right.
So, yeah.
And that's SmackDown.
That is SmackDown. So,
Cliffhanger.
let's get to some awards.
All right.
All right, so for awards, we have another special guest this week.
What?
Because this gentleman pledged a certain amount on Patreon,
Well.
which means you get to come on the show and do awards with us.
Yes.
So please welcome to the show, Trace Browning.
Trace Browning.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
How you doing,
absolutely.
man? Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
I just said Wisconsin on the podcast randomly.
Randomly.
Yeah, like, oh, what are you in a house show in Wisconsin? Might have had a negative tone, but no, it
Yeah.
was meant very positive. Very positive.
Eric and I both love Wisconsin. I don't know about Joe, but you know.
I love cheese.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys saw Sports Illustrated, they just named Madison the top college town, so that's pretty awesome for us
That's
to have.
pretty nice.
Oh, wow.
You a Packers fan?
Oh, yeah, you know.
What's it like to go into every season expecting to win 14 games and then like winning 9 and sometimes not making
The last
playoffs?
two have definitely been very, very rough. I can tell you, I about had a heart attack the first game when Rodgers went down within the second drive, and I was like, here we go again.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's tough.
what's it like to have your favorite team win the Super Bowl?
It's pretty awesome, actually.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Anyway, fuck you, Trace. He's off the show. No,
I want to know that. I want to know that feeling so bad.
so bad.
All right. Well, you ready to get to some awards?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Rey Mysterio. I don't know what that goddamn singlet is that he's been wearing, but
It's like a skunk mask,
Ugh.
and then it almost looks like suspenders.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a wrestling singlet.
Yeah.
Right.
He looks like a kid's pinata of a luchador. What that would look like.
Yeah.
He's getting old, so maybe.
And he's the
that's it.
size of it. So.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
at least this week he didn't have that mask that's got the giant mohawk on it, which
yeah.
makes him look a little less ridiculous. But
Yeah.
Definitely. What about you guys?
I had choppy Skype Stone Cold.
For worst dressed.
Worst
worst dressed, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I had Sasha's blue hair. Blue doesn't mean evil.
I had Grand Metalik, who was covered in blue from head to toe.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was.
Just a giant fucking blueberry.
He blew himself.
Yes, thank you, Eric.
Hey.
All right. What about best dressed?
Alexa Bliss award goes to Alexa Bliss. I mean, come on, man.
She looked hot. I'm going to go Vega this week with the curly hair.
Yeah.
And the
What a
black.
good one.
I'm gonna
Vega.
up Joe, and I'm gonna go Sasha Banks for best dressed.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I'm sticking with Alexa. Vega almost pulled it off. I think it's
How did she not?
I think it's a case of who came out
Movie
last.
hair? Yeah.
I think if,
Yeah, I agree with Andrew.
if
Yeah,
Vega
okay,
would
so-
have come out last, she would have won it. But because Vega came out and I wrote down Vega, but then Alexa came out and I wrote down Alexa.
What if Vega would have come?
Then yes, she probably would have won.
Okay, good.
All right, worst acting.
Natalia, anytime she opens her mouth, I just want to mute my TV.
That's a good one.
It was really bad.
I went
Like, and
Aleister
she's
Black.
talking about something real, and
Yeah.
she's not.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why I feel bad giving it to her, but it's
Right.
just, like, come on. You've been around for so long, and you steal Bret Hart's moniker, and it's just,
Ugh.
you're not good.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure her husband feels bad giving it to her too.
Jesus.
Yeah. I had Aleister Black.
Yeah. I had Roman Reigns. Just the stare down at the end of the show, like not saying anything.
Right.
Like not doing anything intimidating. Yeah, exactly.
I had a pussy as well. I had Rey Mysterio
Yep.
for crying because he lost a fucking match.
I
Right.
have a family.
Well, I have a family. You're rich, bitch.
Yeah.
All right, what about best acting?
Best acting, I had the ref after Elias yanked him out of the ring.
Dude, yes.
Just kinda-
Okay.
Yeah.
He just laid there.
We were just talking about that. No, he was awesome.
No, he wins an award later for me. It's a toss up between Samoa Joe and I really like Daniel Bryan. How like hard he was going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Daniel Bryan.
Okay. I went with Sasha. The turn was super unexpected. Pulling off, basically shedding your old skin.
I also went with Sasha.
Nice.
The reason why is because she came out and hugged that little kid.
And
You
then
know,
hugged
like,
Natalia.
No, I'm still good. I'm still good. And then fuck
and then
you.
beat the shit out of
And
him.
then fucking
Yeah. All right. What about worst comments?
Worst comment, I had Tom Phillips tonight mixing up Ember and Charlotte. There was a segment there where Charlotte was on the ring apron, and I believe he said something along the lines of Charlotte knocks Ember out to the ringside or whatever, and it's just like, come on, man, it's like 5 feet in front of you.
Right.
Yeah.
I had AJ Styles. When he was cutting a promo in the back against Seth Rollins, he said, "I am a much of a better champ than you."
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in the ring actually. I almost put that.
Oh, it was in the ring? Okay.
Yeah. I had all they have to do is knock. Really bothered me.
Right.
I had Stone Cold. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It seems
hell
so
yeah.
forced.
The fucking worst.
Right.
So unenthused.
Yep.
Best comment?
The best comment, I had E with the adult circumcision.
Okay.
Yeah.
You managed just to slide those in there, and then New Day just sells them so perfectly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I had Sami Zayn mocking Joe, saying, "My sweet baby angel Roman."
That's what I had as
Me
well.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, podcast weave it.
All right. Worst match?
Worst match, I had the Viking jobber experience. I mean,
I
come
did
on.
as well. Eric,
I also had the Viking jobber experience.
Andrew.
I had Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn. I thought, you got squashed in 60 seconds. What the fuck?
True. Fine.
I just wanted to ruin it.
So close.
God, hashtag heel
So
Andrew.
close.
Heel Andrew.
Heel turn late in the show.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right.
All right, what about Super Slow Mo?
Super slow-mo, I Miz and Dolph. It just, I don't know what about it. It just seemed to take forever.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
slow.
yeah. You know what? I also had Miz and Dolph.
I also had Miz and Dolph.
I had Rollins and AJ.
Can't do it for you, Trace. It's not gonna happen.
Look, Rollins and AJ, while it should have been good, we've recently seen it in the clubs out there, so it's just a matter of time till they attack.
It wasn't slow motion.
It's a
though.
5-minute match.
Yeah, but it took forever to get past.
Yeah.
And then Roman coming out like,
All right,
I
all right, all
respect
right.
yourself.
This
I
one,
feel
this
good
one,
about this
all right.
one. I feel good
Right,
about
me
this
too.
one.
I feel
All
good
right.
When you
about
can
it.
give an award to someone that never wins an award,
Best
Yeah.
match.
it's always a good moment.
Best
Trace,
match.
what do you got?
Best match, I actually had Roman Buddy. I really enjoyed that match tonight. I thought that Buddy made Roman look good and Roman made Buddy look good.
On my thing here, I have Roman versus Murphy, WTF. As my best match.
All right.
I have Roman B. Buddy Murphy. I guess I had a weird autocorrect in there.
No.
Andrew.
Charlotte and Ember Moon. No, I'm just kidding. I had Roman Reigns versus Buddy Murphy.
Trace, you're up.
Sweet man!
Oh my God, that was
Yeah.
worth the wait.
That was worth it.
Good job.
We had two like
a hell of a
See,
swing.
you
two
don't want-
super
see?
fake outs.
See, you don't want to force it. You don't want
Right,
to
you don't want to jump the shark when it comes to
He's got that
sweepers.
upper registry that I've lost in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we haven't announced this. I'll announce it with Trace on the phone. I have 2 cysts in my on my voice box. Those of you that have been longtime listeners of the show have probably noticed that for the last 6 months or so that I've had this raspy voice.
Yeah.
And so I have to have them removed. So I won't be able to speak probably the week of Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
I will not be doing a show that week.
Wow.
But I might be here. So we'll see.
Dinner's going to be quiet this year.
Yeah, quiet.
Joe
dinner.
will be working the sound thing.
I'll put my own comment soundboard that you can edit. and I'll
Yeah,
put
you
it.
can pre-record like just average Joe comments.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Joe, what'd you think about that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, where are we up to? Worst move.
Worst move, I had Andrade's missed super kick / collision thing with Ray. I mean, it looked like he tried to hit him with a super kick and they just ran into each other and Ray's just like, oh shit, and just fell.
Yeah.
I had where Ricochet went to do a Hurricane Rana and fell. And so Elias just did like a somersault. Like he just flipped himself.
He went to do the Hurricane Rana, and Elias just stood there like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Grab his legs, jackass.
Yeah, like, what the- that's
So
what I had.
he misses and just falls straight down, and
Yeah.
Elias goes, "Oh shit!" and
And then-
just jumps over and like flips on him.
Right,
That's what I had.
And then
Yeah.
Corey Groves is probably like, oh, well, it looks like he didn't get all of that one.
Yeah.
Right.
But somehow Elias still flipped on it.
Yeah, Eric.
Mine was Samoa Joe's roll-up on Kevin Owens because it, like, Owens just kind of, like, fell backwards over Joe, and Joe, like, tried to, like, roll over and cover him, and just, he was barely even covering him.
Yeah.
It looked like crap.
Right.
Truth.
All right, best move.
So I originally had Cedric's Spanish Fly on Drew, but something about Randy's last RKO to Kofi where he just kind of planted him right on the top of his head. So I went with Randy's RKO to Kofi right at the end of the show.
Yeah, Kofi
Yeah.
sold that very well.
He sold it like how Rusev would sell it.
Yeah.
Rusev was the best seller of the RKO,
He's a great salesman.
and now he's gone.
I had for a minute the toss, the buddy toss, where Roman Reigns threw Buddy Murphy like almost over the table. He got some air.
Yeah.
Until the ref thing happened, then that became my best move.
Okay.
That was awesome.
I had the Claymore kick. It was incredible.
Yeah, there was a lot of good
flip.
good moves this week. I had Ray's Hurricane Rana from the top rope to the outside. I thought that was
really
fucking
good.
crazy.
Yeah.
Really good.
All right, worst moments.
So I had Truth winning the 24/7 title again. Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep.
It's just like, what's the point if Truth is going to end up with it at the end of every episode?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, now he has to win it back from Elias next week.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, Eric.
My worst moment was the Sasha Banks segment not closing the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also had the Sasha Banks segment being awful. I agree with you.
I had Stone Cold via Skype.
Yeah.
just because it's fucking Stone Cold and it's watered down and it's awful.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally, best moment.
So best moment, I actually did have Sasha's return and beatdown just because they actually didn't hype it for once. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
it genuinely got me to put my phone down when her music hit, where I was like, oh shit.
well, yeah, I was excited too because she's one of my favorite female wrestlers.
Yeah.
Right.
So I had Sasha's heel turn as well because I'm glad she's finally going to be a heel again.
Yeah.
Right, and it seemed like for the longest time too, like, is she coming back? Is she not?
Right.
She's burying
exactly.
the company. Like, oh god, she's gone. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
what the hell's going on? And she just shows up.
I guess she's going to be in the video game after all.
Yeah.
I had the King of the Ring announcement. I love King of the Ring. I've been talking about it all year that they need to bring it back, and I'm really happy that they are.
It'd be nice if they actually did something with it this time.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Corbin doesn't win it.
Very true.
Like he probably will.
Joe,
Um,
best moment.
what was yours, Trace?
He is
I had Sasha's return.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a good moment. I just like hated how they played it out. But yeah, I'll go with that because I love returns.
So it was your best moment and your worst moment?
I've done this before.
He has done this before.
Yeah.
I mean, when the music hit, you're like, oh shit. You can't take that away.
Right.
I just hated
Right.
the fact that it wasn't at the end
So-
of the show, like I said before.
The Sasha Banks music hitting is your best, and then everything after was the worst.
I didn't enjoy it.
And then, ew, blue.
Ew!
Just
Blue's
like, oh,
not bad.
This means I'm bad.
Yeah.
It's just-
Oh, the punch in Italia means she's bad.
But anyway.
Right.
All right. Well, that's all for awards. Trace, thanks for joining us. Do you have any last words?
Lost words.
No, not really. Well, actually, one honorable mention for worst moment, for me, being that I work in live production, the cameraman repositioning himself on Raw while he was live on the air is like one of the biggest no-nos, and then also a pet peeve of mine. So
Yeah.
watching him do that, I was just kind of like, oh god, it just makes my skin crawl. But
That happened
I'm
a
just a
few-
nerd like that.
There was what was it during the revival and the New Day? I think when they came back from commercial.
Yeah, like the camera was walking
the camera was like just moving, like it was
all
like,
crazy.
what's going
like
on?
they were running and they weren't supposed to be filming, but it was on.
They took the wrong. They took the wrong.
Yeah.
They took the wrong camera. What do you?
Yeah.
What do you do, Trace?
So I work for the University of Wisconsin's video board department. So I cover football, basketball, hockey, volleyball, all of
nice.
those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
you
a lot of fun.
You like a technical director?
No, I'm a camera guy.
Oh, okay, nice. Cool.
So yeah, those little things like that really bug me.
So when you
Especially-
when you film these games and there's a big like hit or something in a football game, do you have to shake the camera back and forth and up and down to make it more dramatic?
No, it's funny because that's actually one of my coworkers who's a wrestling fan as well. Shout out Danny. Him and I will text all the time, be like, dude, we could shoot the shit out of this shit
Yeah.
and make it look so much better.
It's so nauseating. Like
It
it
is.
literally makes you a little sick when you watch it like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, thanks so much again for the pledge on Patreon and for joining us tonight. I think this went well.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for
Great
having me,
job,
guys.
man. Great job again.
All right, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
Sounds good, guys. Have a good night.
All right, you
All
too.
right, thanks, you too.
Sorry, I cut him off again.
Yet another solid fan.
Yes.
Just bringing it. And his sweep it might have been the best ever.
Right.
It was a good sweep it.
Yeah,
it was
been.
very good.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all for awards. So now it is time for some breaking news.
Yeah.
So
Pardon me, sir.
yeah,
Don't we usually do trivia here?
no,
Right after awards?
Nope.
no. After rumors,
Oh, okay.
I have this thing here. It says news, rumors, and then trivia.
Joe's first show.
I think it's my first show. I think because sometimes we allow the guests to do trivia.
Yeah.
All right, go.
All right, so WWE announced, or maybe it was the Boston Herald.
Yes, they
think
officially announced
They
it
announced
first.
it because if they decide, the cities decide where SummerSlam is.
Well,
Right.
newspapers are almost dead. They need
Yeah.
anything.
So SummerSlam is going to be in Boston next year, and Eric really wants to go.
Hell yeah, I do.
Have fun, buddy.
You know what's
So
funny is
come to
Boston-
the Eric from What's Wrong with Wrestling live hangout in Boston by himself.
I'm gonna really go. I think I'd love to go to Boston.
Yeah.
'Cause I've really never been to Boston, Massachusetts.
Well,
Even
I've
being
never
from
been
New
to a
York.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
what,
we could do like a Fenway Park game while we're there. and
Yes.
cool things like that.
yeah.
Go beat up some Brady fans. I'm looking at you, right there.
Whoever you are.
This
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We love our Boston fans.
Except,
you're
except
from
Andrew.
If you're from there, I'm all good with it. If you're, I'm from LA, but I love Tom Brady, so I'm a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
he's gone.
Right.
No, sir,
Yeah.
or ma'am.
What
else?
There you go. Also, I don't know how to pronounce her real name, but Tennille Dashwood is
Neil
You got it.
Dashwood.
I did. Okay, good. Formerly known as Emma in WWE, is making her Impact Wrestling debut this Thursday in Mexico City.
Impact.
Yeah.
She knows that AEW exists, right?
Yeah, seriously, okay.
Does
no, no.
AEW know she exists?
If she signed, she'd
Fair.
be their best
Fair.
female wrestler.
She
Yeah.
would be.
Because right now, AEW desperately needs some legit female wrestlers.
right.
Like they are praying that Sasha's legit unhappy and won't re-sign or something.
Yeah.
Because so far it has not been that good with the female wrestling in AEW.
No, unfortunately not.
So they could use Emma.
They could.
Also, okay, what do you have? I want to do my thing. My last piece of news last.
Okay. Well,
Not that.
That's on that. Okay, so a guy named Jason Baker of Tom Savini Studios
Yeah.
tweeted a photo of the lantern confirming that the Tom Savini Studios did indeed make Bray Wyatt's lantern for SummerSlam.
I'm a genius.
We reported this.
No, we talked about it. We
Yeah.
figured it probably was because he made his mask.
Oh, no, okay,
So this
It
is
was.
like actual confirmation.
okay.
Well, yeah, because we
Double,
knew
triple
We
stamp it.
We speculated
Triple stamp.
no, because we knew he made the masks. Then we figured, he probably made the.
he
lantern.
probably made the lantern. And
Pretty awesome.
if you haven't seen it for some reason,
Yeah,
just
see
go
it.
watch the entrance.
It's incredible.
Well, you can't watch it on YouTube because they edited out all the They edited out the lantern parts.
right.
really
Yeah.
just stop.
Yeah.
My God.
WWE said that
Too scary.
scary.
Too scary for YouTube.
Yeah, we thought SmackDown was moving to Fox October 12th. Apparently, it is moving October 4th.
Yeah.
And that will be SmackDown's 20th anniversary celebration. They're advertising WWE Hall of Famers Kurt Angle, Lita, Mick Foley, Booker T, Hulk Hogan, Trish Stratus, Goldberg, Jerry the King Lawler, Mark Henry, Ric Flair, and Sting.
So half the people you saw at the Raw reunion.
Half.
yes,
That's like every one
the
of
same
them.
ones that are still doing nothing.
So the debut on Fox will be the 20th anniversary show.
yes,
I don't like that.
right.
I think it's like a waste.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Do
Yeah.
the 20th anniversary like 3 weeks into the new, like just
But
debuting
it's-
on the show is an event. You know
But
what I mean?
it's not.
But it's. Oh, you mean like it's exactly 20 years that day?
Yeah.
I mean, it's. Yeah, I think so.
They can still do. No one cares.
No one cares.
Yeah.
It's too much in one night.
WWE also confirmed that Trish's match with Charlotte was indeed her farewell match.
Sure, yeah.
They announced this after the fact because if they had said it before, I wouldn't have put it on the damn scorecard for her to win.
Well, why would they say that? This, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, hopefully she won't Goldberg herself.
Yeah. And then I think it was on Saturday, Triple H had the conference call that he usually does.
Yeah.
He talked about a few things. One of them was Dwayne The Rock Johnson's daughter, Simone, has indeed been training at the WWE Performance Center and has seemed to caught her father's wrestling bug. He talked about that The Rock actually comes and hangs out and gives her tips and pointers. I kind of figured this was going on. I follow Reina Gonzalez on Instagram, and she's always in her stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're always hanging out. I'm like, well, why else would they hang out if they're not at the Performance Center together? And the other thing that Triple H said, where did it go? I guess it's more like a rumor.
Oh, well then, remember?
No, he'll finish news.
I finished news. And we'll get to this.
Okay, so I only bring this up because of how it's been a long time gag on the show. But Todd and Julie Chrisley of Chrisley Knows Dicks
Yes.
have been indicted on federal fraud and tax evasion charges. So I'll say what 10 of our fans said when they sent us this story. Looks like Chrisley is going to start getting to know a whole lot of dicks.
Yep.
I mean,
And he is thrilled.
They're saying like they haven't paid their taxes in time for many, many years. And Todd Chrisley's claiming that a disgruntled former employee is the cause of all of this.
Nice.
Yeah, because they told the truth.
Yeah.
And now he's going to jail.
I don't know. So, yeah. On to rumors then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So Pro Wrestling Sheet is reporting that Roman Reigns has signed a new contract with WWE. They do not know the length, but Roman recently told TMZ, I can hold this schedule for at least 5 more years full time. So it's probably 5 more years full time. Also, PW Insiders reporting that WWE has canceled 5 more house shows, most likely due to low ticket sales. And 2 of those were the ones that Kane was advertised for.
Yeah.
So they might have just thrown his name on there to try to help ticket sales. And then they're like, oh, card subject to change. No Kane.
Suckers.
By change, we mean it's gone.
Hey, go to this new house show. The Rock's going to be there. Card subject to change.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Rock couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in a rematch. See Yokozuna take on the Macho Man Randy Savage. Card subject to change. If they're alive or not.
These wrestlers may actually be dead.
Yeah.
What do you got for rumors, Eric?
Okay, so this was also on Triple H's conference call. Like, I guess it's rumor-ish just because it probably won't happen. But he said that both Cesaro and Drew McIntyre have asked about working with NXT UK.
Well, if he said it, I would think he's telling the truth.
Well, it's something we'll ever see, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
While I love the idea of McIntyre showing up to NXT UK as a face and taking on Walter for the title, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I mean,
That's a
even
step backwards
Cesaro.
for him.
Is it? You're losing to Cedric Alexander every other week.
He lost to him once.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm just saying, like,
apart from fighting Cedric
I
Alexander,
don't want
what
to
else
hear
is
about
he
this
doing?
because that means they have nothing for him on the main show. And that makes me sad because he's so good.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, true.
Well, I think McIntyre, first of all, has said it in interviews that he wants to do it.
Yeah.
So, but I think he's saying that because he's like, well, what the fuck? I'm not doing anything on Raw
Yeah.
or SmackDown.
Go somewhere where they appreciate me.
Yeah. All right. So that's all for rumors. So now it's time for fan questions. No, just kidding.
I know. I was just waiting for it to.
You're just going with it.
I'm like, I don't know. I think trivia
Yeah.
is at the beginning now. I'm so lost.
Right.
Welcome to the show, guys. Trivia.
Yeah. Let's do everyone's favorite game, 3 facts and a fib. And it is 3 this time.
All right.
Because you've always told me it's 3.
Yeah.
Try to make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
This is from SummerSlam this year edition.
Wow.
Kind of. Okay. Number 1, Trish remains winless at SummerSlam in her career. Number 2, this is Trish's first televised loss in Toronto in her career.
Okay.
Seth has won the Grand Slam at SummerSlam alone. He has won the 4 titles, 3 plus the tag team, just at SummerSlam. And then, not including Money in the Bank, Seth and Becky have either started or main evented every pay-per-view this year.
Okay. I know what the lie is. Do you?
Discuss.
No, I know what it is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. It's
Well,
it's,
Eric, maybe Eric doesn't know.
Okay. Let me see. I know Seth. I'm gonna say one of the facts is Seth.
No, the lie.
Well, he's trying to work it
Oh,
backwards.
okay. All right.
Yeah. Seth has won the Grand Slam at SummerSlam.
Okay. You're looking for me to tell you if that's
No.
right or wrong? Okay.
No. Seth and Becky either. That makes sense. So I'll say that Seth and Becky have either started or main evented.
Okay.
The Trish ones. I'm gonna say that the lie is winless at SummerSlam.
Andrew?
It's read the third one. Seth has not won all the Grand Slam titles at SummerSlam. He won the IC title at Mania. We saw
He
that
also won the IC title at SummerSlam
Yeah.
3 years ago.
against Ziggler.
Is it Ziggler or Styles?
I think it was Ziggler.
Yeah, but he
I have it.
but he won it first at
Well, I'm
at
not saying he won
WrestleMania.
it for the first time. I'm just saying he's won a Grand Slam at SummerSlam.
Yeah, like he's won every one of the titles.
He has, and he's done it like in the last 5 years or 4
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
No,
because
so
it was
why-
the Cena for the U.S. title. Then it was with Jason Jordan. I think last
with Dean.
with Dean.
2 years ago, they beat the Bar.
Okay, and then this year Dean came back and was in Seth's corner when he fought Ziggler for the IC title. That was last year.
There it is.
All right, so I misunderstood the question. All right,
Okay.
or I fucked up.
Yeah.
What
That's
were
right.
the choices
So-
again?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you. So Seth and Becky, they've started or main evented like 6 out of the 9 pay-per-views this year, but not
Okay.
every one. I think Extreme Rules, Elimination Chamber, and Money.
Well,
in the
yeah,
Bank.
didn't Roman and fucking, or was that last year? Roman and Samoa Joe.
I think that was last year. That's when the Universal title wasn't at
Well,
the show.
I said not including Money in the Bank, try to throw you guys off because obviously Elimination Chamber started with the women's chamber and ended with the men's chamber.
Yeah.
Neither one of them are in it.
Right.
But think
yeah.
about it. WrestleMania, Seth started, Becky closed. SummerSlam, Becky started, Seth closed.
Right.
That's kind of funny.
Okay.
And then you had the Shield in the main event. You had Becky start, 2 of them. So yeah, like it's almost every one this year.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Huh.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. All right. Finally, we got to get to fan questions. Ziggy the Beast. Who does Jesse the Mind think will win the King of the Ring tournament?
You know, I think that tournament's actually not going to happen.
Uh-oh.
It's just going to be a figment of McMahon's imagination.
A McMahon-gination.
So then, what are we going to be watching next week on Raw?
Yeah.
Just a 205 jambalaya of all their different wrestlers in a battle royal.
Jambalaya.
And then they'll put the crown on one of them in the end.
Oh,
That
God.
sucks. Thanks, Jesse.
Spoiler alert, it'll be Enzo.
All right, Jesse, you
Oh,
can
all
can
right.
leave now.
At least Enzo will be back. Mike Dawes, when will the straight up Steve Austin recap drop?
Never ever, never ever ever
Ever.
ever.
No, we'll be like 30 seconds. They'll be like, and that's that show. Guys, anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first episode was with Rob Riggle. I actually saw the first like 5 minutes because it came on right after Raw.
Yeah.
He's like, Rob Riggle, nice to meet you. You're so funny. Ha ha ha.
Let's shoot some guns.
Yeah. So, Aaron Gleason. All right, I need everyone out. Not you, Eric.
What? Is there a follow-up to that?
No, it's just when they kicked everyone out of the locker room except for Buddy Murphy.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I guess you're Buddy Murphy.
I'm Buddy Murphy.
Yikes.
Wes Albright, who's your favorite king of all time? Mine would have to be King Booker. That's what he says.
Macho King.
Macho King was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you now say Stone Cold?
Yeah, it was the best promo
Talk
ever.
about your Psalms. I mean,
That's the thing. Like,
The best promo ever, Eric.
but he wasn't king. Like, he
but
didn't
he
wear
was
the king.
exactly. He
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
wear the crown.
Yeah,
He
'cause-
didn't act like a king. Macho King
He was awesome.
king for like a long
was
time.
really good.
Just like Booker. Booker was a long king.
I'm not gonna wear the stupid fucking crown. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's basically what he said.
King Harley Race was basically king for the rest of his career.
For the rest of his career. Right.
So yeah, there you go. Andrew, would you say one? Oh, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Well, I don't know.
King Angle.
No.
King Triple H.
No.
King
I don't know.
Hogan.
King Hogan.
King Lesnar.
Hogan? Brian Land, does the King of the Ring get pushed into one night or does it? Oh, we already covered that.
Yeah, I think it goes a few.
Steven Stafford, which is worse, Vince McMahon now or Vince from the early 90s with stuff like Max Moon, Techno Team 2000? And the Gobbledygooker.
I love the Gooker.
No.
Now. Yeah. Now.
Yeah,
Now.
because we forgot some of that stuff.
Yeah.
River Gross, do you guys think Bray Wyatt's head lantern with the super stretched mouth implicated anything sexual for future storylines?
Oh God.
No.
No.
For sure, yeah. No, Luce Torres, Pushfire Barry, Andrew impressions. Mankind, Jim Ross, and Chris Lee Knows Dicks.
I'm gonna push Mankind.
Mankind, it's
'Cause
hot.
It's
Hot right now.
and it's underrated, and it's not used enough. I'm gonna fire Chris Lee because USA did.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bury.
They didn't actually. Fucking aired a new show today.
Oh, well, that's growing up Chris Lee. That's his kids.
What? He's whatever.
Chris Lee's kids no dick.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And then what was the
Fell
one
into
missing?
that one.
Barry.
Jim Ross.
Barry.
But we all
Barry
know Jim Ross.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Eric, for voting for me. But if you get too close to me next time, I'll rip your skin off.
Yeah.
Wear it like a mask.
We need that every week.
That takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Ronnie Reagan, if Vince figures out the cloning device and we do get a Roman Rumble, when did we talk about this on the... I think
On the SummerSlam
recap, was it? If we do get the Roman Rumble, do we just have 30 big dogs, or do we have individual Romans like a Lucha Roman, Undead Taker Roman?
I like that idea.
That's amazing.
So kind of like when they did like the Venom verse in the comics, and like everyone was a Venom.
Yeah.
Like the Wolverine
Or
Venom,
it's like
the
when
Hulk Venom.
when you're playing, the
No,
video
the
game.
video game. Yeah, you could do that.
And you're like Triple H from 2000,
Yeah.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley,
Yeah.
Triple H DX,
Right.
Triple H.
No,
That
I
would
love
take
this.
Triple H
I
now.
love this.
That would take a lot of time, but you could do 30 Romans, and you have Roman dressed up like Taker,
And you have
then
the
you
Roman Rumble.
Roman dressed up like Rey Mysterio, like
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, all these different guys.
Oh my God.
Someone else do that. I don't have time
No.
to do that.
All right. Well,
Someone has
If
time.
someone gets me the game, I'll try to do that. I'll figure it out.
All right.
I'll make the Roman Rumble.
Good luck.
Hard, dude. Jesus.
Yeah.
Kevin Brown, and then we all vote on which Roman's gonna
Which
win.
Roman's gonna win?
We'd have a Roman draft.
Stone Cold Roman with bald head.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah.
Kevin Brown, looking ahead, what feuds do you see being inside Hell in a Cell in October? Or who would you like to see in a Hell in a Cell match in October?
The Club versus the New Day, maybe something like that.
Or like a
Club
one-on-one?
versus Undisputed.
No, that'll be at Survivor Series if they're both. tag
Maybe they
teams
will
still.
turn Braun at some point. It'll be him and Seth.
Right.
Not that I
We'll
wanna
probably
see
see
that.
Kofi versus
Orton.
NSL.
Orton.
No, but like, what do you want to see? These all suck.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, I'd love to see Kevin Owens fighting for the
Versus
title
Shane?
I'd love to see
again.
I'd love to
at
see,
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Roman Reigns versus Buddy Murphy in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, I could approve of that.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to have Brock take the title from Kofi, do it in Hell in a Cell.
Shinsuke Nakamura,
Oh, who?
just on the show.
Jesus Christ.
The Intercontinental Champion.
He got left off of SummerSlam, and then he wasn't even on SmackDown this week.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why'd you have to remind me of that shit?
I want to see Rusev versus Bobby Roode. McMahon's
I want to
head
see
just
Seth
exploded.
versus Bobby Roode.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Dylan Hunley, is it too soon to think WWE is going in the right direction? It's been okay so
Yes.
far, but Vince could always come in with his lethal dose of
Poison.
It's too soon.
It's too soon, yeah.
Way too soon.
The Dashing Dan, do you think Lacey Evans is off television at the moment because she's still having that Extreme Rules camera removed from her rectum?
Yes.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
I wish I was that camera.
yeah.
Stuck up her rectum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Pop culture junkie, how hard would you slap your brother for each of the following rewards? One, a chance.
I'll take it.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna scoot back here. I'm gonna leave some room.
No, you have a brother too, Eric.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
but
us.
he's not in arm's reach.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
think.
Andrew, what's the first one?
All right, so the first one is a chance to date any of the women on WWE's roster for 6 months.
For sure.
I get Alexa for 6 months.
If you didn't slap me, I'd be insulted.
Of course. Free admission to all WWE pay-per-views for life. I don't think that's worth it.
No slap there.
And then be hired as the head of creative for WWE for a year. Oh. That's tempting.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
That's tempting. But again, are you just the head of creative or are you Vince? Because if you're
Right.
the head of creative, Vince doesn't listen to that person.
No, he doesn't.
Nashville, Surrey, can we get a queen of the ring that Charlotte doesn't win? A lot of good can come from it, but I'm sure Stephanie would win. You might as well.
Probably.
I mean, Becky and Charlotte couldn't be in it because then that would be the final.
Yeah.
So you'd have to have like.
You
mix.
don't have the champs in it, right? Like, Becky's the champ.
You could put Asuka. You could put Alexa.
You think there's any chance Sasha beats Becky?
Sure.
Maybe.
Sure. She's not going to hold title forever.
I think they're hoping that Ronda comes back and then
Right.
maybe Becky holds it until then.
Yeah.
YSK, Xavier Woods with braids or Scott Steiner with the chainmail headpiece?
Xavier Wood with braids.
Yeah. Hello.
Of course.
Vinny Tortellini?
Totally.
And then finally, Timothy Wilson. If EC3 went back to NXT, Or if he went to AEW, what would they do with him? Probably use him.
They would give him a blue cup.
Is EC3?
I think they'd use EC3 though.
EC3's gimmick has been he holds a cup, right?
Is he on main event?
Why is he not with the Street Profits at
Eric,
least?
we haven't even seen that in like months.
That's true.
So he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
That's it.
House shows? Does he travel every city and just not get used?
I guess.
Holy crap.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
All right, that's all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast, give us a 5-star review, check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com, like the show on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling, get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling, and become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. You can still check out the SummerSlam recap. Everything we've ever done on Patreon is still up there. It doesn't go away, so there's a ton of shit.
It's waiting for you to listen to.
There's like 6 brackets, I think, up there, and they're all fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So go check that out. $5 a month gets you everything. Patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling.
Yeah.
Actually, before we go, I don't know if you guys remember this, but one of our fans, Adam Wilson, he used to make some. He used to do songs, and he would put some clips.
Yeah, he shreds the guitar while we get clips of us. It's amazing.
Yes, he does. Yes, if you're a long-time listener to the show, then you probably know what we're talking about. But he did a new one. This time he did HBK's theme song, and he added some clips. So here we go. Take a listen.
All right.
After watching WrestleMania this year, I thought WWE had figured it out. Just when you think that WWE was going to be good, you go and do something like Raw.
You know, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
I know I'm bald,
Yeah.
just like my best friend.
And then we also have 2 fans who bought T-shirts.
Which t-shirts?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yep. Thank you.
Both of them are pizza?
They're all pizza.
Eric?
Yeah.
Pizza? Double
It's
pizza?
a very popular shirt.
I'm not a sexy boy, not sexy. My head looks like my balls.
You shave your balls. Spoiler alert, I'm going to give away one of my awards right now because the WWE found a way. They found a way to tease me with something that would be amazing and then hit me with something awful. Hey, Dolph, I'm not fighting you. It's SummerSlam. Someone else is. Oh my God, HBK. Oh my God, HBK. Him versus Ziggler. This could be amazing. This could be amazing. Oh, it's not me.
It's not me, Undertaker.
It was like 3 in a row.
Right. Oh, so that was right after my 8-month-long reign?
Which was right after my 2-year run.
2-year run.
Which is right after my 17-day run.
So I still have the longest reign, so I'm just saying. I do. It's official.
Not a contest.
Oh, it's now.
You're like Ric Flair. You've won it the most time, but you keep losing it and getting it back.
Who would you rather be, Honky Tonk Man?
New world order.
That's great.
You're lucky it's not the Attitude Era, Maria.
Serious.
Because I'll drop you on that stack of dimes you call a neck, and in that little tiny stack of dimes you call a neck. The little one.
Because then, like, Snitsky would, knock her down and,
Oh, yeah.
and cause her to
Kane,
miscarry.
Man.
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? They're going to have, like, R-Truth dressed as a doctor, and she's getting, like, a little ultrasound, and he's like, "Here, let me put the ultrasound on you." But he's pinning her.
Yeah.
Ref goes 1, 2, 3. What just happened?
It was me, bitch.
Yeah, it was me all along.
Yeah.
I'll take it from here, nurse.
I made a pact with The Undertaker, and I told him I will never come out of retirement out of respect for him because he put his streak on the line and I put my career on the line.
Yeah, but you're a fucking pro wrestler.
Look, you were just a Nitro girl, okay? You're lucky I even knocked you up. I could have married Sonny. And I chose you instead. Actually, she didn't. She chose the other guy.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
great.
All right.
Love it.
We'll see you next week.
Sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every shirt most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong.